Hey guys, and today I'm picking up some books from Barnes& and Noble, so it's a great time for me to talk about reading. I truly believe there are two things that will change you. The first thing is the new books you read, and the second thing is the new people you meet. So let's focus on the first thing today is reading books. Why reading? To me, I read for a purpose. I don't know about other people. There's a lot of people out there. Number one, they don't read enough, and number two, they read a lot, but they never apply the stuff that they learn into reality, into their business, into their career, into their sales, into their personal life. So for me, reading, you gotta have a purpose, not just for entertainment. For me, when I'm reading a lot of books every week, every day, every month, the first purpose is to fill my mind with the right knowledge from the right resource. And the second purpose for that is more important than the first one, is to apply, execute everything that I read into actions, into my business, into my sales career, into my personal life. And to me, that's very meaningful, much more meaningful than just reading or not reading at all. One of the most common question people have asked me this day is, what are my top 10 favorite books I have read in my last 20 years in my business, in my sales career. So I think today is a good time for me to give you my top 10 favorite. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of books. There are a lot of books out there. Reading's actually good for you. But if I have to give you my top 10 favorite, here would be the top 10 favorite books that I would recommend to every single entrepreneur out there. The first book is, no question about it, is by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Something about that book that every entrepreneur, in my honest opinion, has to read from the get-go. That book is really going to condition your mind the right way and thinking the right way, because everything starts with your mind. All right. The second book would be Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. The book really talks about entrepreneurship. I believe that, you know, you cannot teach entrepreneurship. Either you got it or you don't got it. And after you read that book, either you decide and commit to be an entrepreneur or you stay as an employee. As simple as that. So read that book. And the third book for me was very helpful in my career. The name of that book is called How to Master the Art of Selling. How to Master the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins. That book taught me about survival. Cash flow is the king. You know, a lot of business fail today is because they're not focusing on creating cash flow. They focusing on the wrong thing. Minimize costs, minimize expenses. But to me, if you want to win big, focus 99% of your energy on creating cash flow. Learning how to sell would be that first step. So read that book, How to Master the Art of Selling by Tom Hopkins. The next one is pretty important. As I progress in my career, I need to learn how to become a leader instead of just a salesperson. The next book, number 4, would be How to Develop Leaders Within You. Well, you got to become a leader first before you develop others to become a leader. So that book is quite important if you want to become a leader of 100,000, maybe one day hundreds of thousands. Book number 5 will be the next sequel of How to Develop Leaders Within You, and that book is called How to Develop Leaders Around You. Both books is by John Maxwell. By John Maxwell. So once you learn how to develop leaders within you, you become a leader first. Then you're teaching and you're helping other people to become leaders. Number 6 would be the number 6 book would be How to Win Friends and Influence People. I think personality is everything. How you treat people, how you talk to people, how you attract people. A lot of intangible stuff I learned from that book is how to win friends and influence people, right? And it's by Dale Carnegie. The seventh book, the next book, the 7th book, is called Build to Last. Build to Last by Jim Collins. That book is really going to teach you how to build a company. It's going to last for a long time, instead of just build it for a while and just vaporize and disappear. That's not what you want to do as an entrepreneur. The 8th book would be From Good to Great. Same author, Jim Collins. Amazing book. Good is good, Great is great. What are the differences between a good leader versus a great leader, right? So read that book. And then the last two books would be The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, you know. And then the number 10 book would be The Power of Habits, you know, by Charles Duhigg. So those are the top 10 favorite of JW list in terms of reading. So I hope you guys can go out there and get these 10 books and start to read those books, and most importantly, not only reading it, but most importantly, apply the knowledge you learn from that book or whatever books you're reading into your business. And if you do that, I believe your cash flow is going to increase, your company's profit is going to increase, you're going to have a lot more leaders around you, and you're going to have a much happier career and business and personal life. Okay? All right, I hope my little message today have helped a lot of you to search for the right books out there. Until next time, see you guys and take care.